right, we are back to Football 101. That's right, we are back to Football 101. I am your host, The Beetle. We are back. And yes, unfortunately, this is the show after the Super Bowl. A week after the Super Bowl. And yes, we know the Bengals lost against the LA Rams. And this show is about why the Bengals lost the Super Bowl. That's right. I took my time all week long, broke down the film, listened to the post conference, everything from the players, the coaches, both sides, looked at the film again and again and again, even watched the Super Bowl parade by the Rams. And yes, it was heartfelt. It was sad. I'm just gonna be here. Oh yes, okay. I'm gonna go there. I'm glad the Bengals came home and the fans came out and cheered them on after the loss. And it's just typical Cincinnati. Typical Cincinnati. We do things like that. I say we because I'm from Cincinnati. You know, I'm from Ohio. I'm from the Cincinnati broad-based area. Actually from Dayton, Senior Wilberforce, Ohio. But you know, I'm in the midst of Cincinnati, natty. But I'm gonna get down to really telling it like it is. In this show, in Football 101, I tell it like it is. Even with the hometown team, the Bengals. And I've heard all the niceties this past week. And let me just say, I'm sick and tired of all the niceties. That's the way it is in Natty. Everyone's so nice. At some point in time, you got to call it for what it is. And it's been 34 years since the Cincinnati Bengals been to the Super Bowl, and we lost in 1988 against the 49ers and Joe Montana in the last minute of the game. Hello, just like it happened in this Super Bowl. The Bengals were leading, and we lost it in the last minute of the game. And the Bengals in this game, we were ahead. And we lost it in the last seconds of the game. And let me tell you the reason why. Here it is. I'm going to cut through the chase. The reason why the Bengals lost this game, lost the Super Bowl, rests with one person. That's right, rests with one person. That person is the head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals, Zach Taylor. Yes, I think Zach Taylor is a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. Nice young coach. I'm really glad this was third year of coaching the Bengals. Came in, phenomenal job. You know, no doubt. I'm giving him props through his third year, taking a team that was, just winning 6 games, just coming out of nowhere. And after 2 years with Burrow, they go to the Super Bowl. Props to Zach Taylor for doing all of that. He has the buy-in with the team. I give him all the props on that. Leading up to this game, the entire 3 years. However, this is the Super Bowl. And it comes down really to it really comes down not to players. It's the adjustments and the coaches. And this one, I've evaluated enough. I've heard enough. It comes down to the head coach, Zach Taylor. I know it's hard to admit, but it comes down to the head coach, Zach Taylor. And let me tell you the reason why. Again, I'm not going to apologize. Here it was. Start of the Super Bowl. I'm excited. They prepped very well. They prepared for the Super Bowl the week leading up to it. Staying in the hotel, staying away from the fray. had the big celebration at the stadium in Cincinnati before they left. So they arrived at the game with all the hoopla. They were focused. However, the very first, when the game started, the Bengals won. Wasn't it interesting? The Bengals had how many captains out there during the coin toss? And the Rams just had Stafford. The Bengals had 4 players. Rams had Stafford. And we won. Yes, the Bengals won the coin toss. So, won the coin toss. So, on the first series that the Bengals had the ball, first series after they stopped the Rams on their first series, the first series that the Bengals had, they actually went for it on the first series on 4th down. They went for it on 4th down, their very first series of the game, and didn't make it. Did not make it. Were stopped on 4th down. Roundabout at the 40-something yard line of the opposing, of our own side. And that's when the Rams scored their first touchdown. After the Bengals, the poor play calling on 4th down, the very first series, we give up 7 points. The Bengals are down 7 points at the beginning of the game. Poor play calling on that very first series of the game. If you're going to go for a 4th down, better make sure you get it on the very first series of the game. So again, Bengals are down 7-0. First part of the game. Then they get down 14-0 or 14-3. And it almost seemed like it was going to be a blowout. Yes, I was pissed already. I said, oh my gosh. This is getting ridiculous already. And the announcers, let me just say, Al Michaels did the best. And even Chris Collinsworth, he was trying to come up with all types of excuses for the Bengals. He was coming up with all types of excuses for the Bengals of why they were not playing well at the beginning of the game. The commentator with Chris Collins was spot on. And then halftime, great halftime show, by the way. Let me just give it up to Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem. So great halftime show. Oh man, yeah, they tore it down, and even 50 Cent. So great halftime show, and it was so funny. Let me just say, they even showed the punter for the Bengals on the sideline because he had to come out early. He was enjoying. He was not the punter, the kicker for the Bengals. Henderson, I think his name is Henderson. I forget his name. He was enjoying the halftime show as well. So props to the Bengals kicker. Enjoyed, yeah, the vibe. Enjoyed the big halftime show. Yeah, he was relaxed, and he made all his kicks, by the way. So he was relaxed, enjoying the moment. Yet what came down to losing this game again was the play calling by Zach Taylor, head coach. And the Bengals even had the ball at the beginning of the second half, didn't do anything with it, really. But the key series, when you are in the Super Bowl, it comes down to usually 1 or 2 series of the game. And the last 2 series of the game in the fourth quarter, in which the Bengals could have scored or got a key first down, they did not do it. Why? Because of poor play calling, poor personnel on the field. Now let me just say this. throughout the game, I was screaming at my TV, saying, why when they're on offense, why do they not dump the ball off to the running back? Screen passes to the running back. Do not leave Joe Burrow in the pocket that long and getting sacked by Aaron Donald in that front four again and again and again. I couldn't understand that. You're going against all-world Aaron Donald. You're going from their all-world pass rusher, Miller. Why would you leave Joe Burrow, Von Miller? Why would you leave Joe Burrow in that pocket, which was collapsing every time? And he even got a MCL strain and hurt at the very end. But he's that eighth. What do I want to say? Athens, Ohio tough. There you go, Athens, Ohio tough. Joe Burrow. Give it up to Joe, my boy Joe Burrow, Mr. Cool. But he survived the pass rush. You should not have your star quarterback taking that punishment again and again and again. Dump the ball off right, left, time and time again. Get that front line, that defensive line going left and right. Aaron Donald, tire him out. But no, poor play calling by Zach Taylor put Joe Burrow in the pocket. The front line had an easy shot for Joe Burrow again and again and again. He held the ball, waiting for a quick dump, but when you're in the pocket and you don't have a release, right or left, you're going to get sacked. And on that second to last series, when Zach Taylor decided to put in running back, the second string was a Parent from UC Bearcats, and took out Joe Mixon. Now this is money time. And you just need to make a first down. They only needed one yard to make first down. It was 3rd and 1. And what did Zach Taylor? He left Parent in. Didn't substitute him out. And Parent could not make that 1 yard because he got tackled by Aaron Donald. What sense does it make when it comes down crucial time to call a timeout and have your money players in there? Common sense. Call a timeout. And I even heard Zach Taylor's excuse. He even admitted that he decided to keep Parent in there. He said, let me give him a shot. This was after he's been asked by sports reporters after the game. He said, it was my call. I decided to keep him in there, to give him a shot to play. I couldn't believe it. Not in the most crucial situation of the Super Bowl. You call a timeout and you put in your superstar, Joe Mixon, who's been doing it all year. When the money is on, the Super Bowl is on the line, you go with your A players, your money players. That's the reason why Aaron Donald was in for the on the Rams. That's the reason why Ramsey was in for the Rams. That's the reason why Cooper Kupp won the MVP. You do not substitute out a backup running back. Yes, he may be better at blocking, but you're asking him to get that 1 yard. And when he tried to get that 1 yard, he was very timid. And he didn't have enough momentum. And he just got dragged down by Aaron Donald very easily. Now, I'm not a big fan of Aaron, of the running back. He wasn't that good. I'm not going to get on him. I just think it was the wrong personnel in there. And that call is on Zach Taylor, the head coach. Call it for what it is. I'm not going to be nice. It was Zach Taylor. He admitted it. And then after the Rams scored touchdown with Cooper Kupp, took the lead. We still had, I don't know how much, a minute left or seconds left, over 50 seconds, just to go down and perhaps get a field goal. But what were the plays called? It was Joe Burrow in the pocket again, taking pressure. Yes, the first pass he threw made yards. Got it to Jamar Chase. Then the next play, you're in the pocket again and again. Setting up for the ultimate failure of getting sacked by Aaron Donald on the last play of the game. Not dumping it off to your running backs. I would have had both running backs in. I know you want the wide receiver, but the wide receiver's being covered. Have both running backs in. Hello, Zach Taylor. You can have two running backs in. Have one running back hit, protect Joe Burrow. Extra blocking because the offensive line was tired. They did a pretty good job considering the circumstances going against Von Miller and Aaron Donald. Have both backs in. Flare them out. Dump it off right, left. But no. What happened, Burrow was in the pocket. Struggling, and got sacked. Game over. We gave it to the Rams. Gave the game to the LA Rams. And they did not, I'm going to say, they did not deserve it. I'm going to be biased. I'm already biased. But they didn't deserve it. And I like the coach. He's from Miami University. Shout out to Miami University. Fellow alumni. But the Rams didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve to be a Super Bowl champs. The Bengals self-destructed. Again, poor play calling. Again, we had enough personnel in there. We even had Eli Apple lined up against Cooper Kupp. And of course, I know Eli Apple received a lot of heat. Rightly so. And as a former DB, you know what route he was going to run. He was going to run that short corner route. As soon as the ball was hiked, I would have went to the corner and waiting for that ball. Scouting, do your homework. I can't understand why some players just don't do their homework on certain other players that they're going to be matched up against. And I know Zach Taylor knew that the Rams were going to bring the heat from their front four. He's a smart guy, but it was bad play calling throughout the game. And for the Bengals to think that they're going to return, and this is a young team, let me just say this, a young team that has a chance not just to go to the Super Bowl, but to win several Super Bowls. Yes, the Bengals are that good. Yeah, am I saying something that people not? Yes, the Bengals are that good where they can go to the Super Bowl and win multiple Super Bowls. Believe it. They're that good. They just need offensive line, defensive backs, and don't bring back practice player Vernon Hargraves. I had to do that. Total embarrassment. And bring back quality free agents, sign key free agents, protect Joe Burrow. And I'm asking management. Yeah, well, I'm pleading with management. Management, divvy out the bucks. Mike Brown, divvy out the bucks. President, Brown organization of the Bengals. Brown, give up the bucks. Pay the bucks for the offensive lineman. And most importantly, Zach Taylor, improve your play calling. Because it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. I'm calling for what it is. I'm not being nice. Can't be nice if you want to win Super Bowls after Super Bowl. Go ask Bill Belichick. Come on. Go ask the Super Bowl winners. You can't be nice. You got to make hard decisions. And you got to have better play calling. So, yes, this is the Beetle. I'm frustrated. I'm still frustrated. It's almost a week out. Yes, I'm still frustrated. I've seen all the niceties of celebration coming back and congratulatory just for being. No, I'm not. Enough. Don't want to just be in the Super Bowl. Want to win the Super Bowl. It was 34. What was it? 34 years since being. No more. No more just being in the big game. It's time to win the big game. It's time to win several Super Bowls. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, the wide receiver, CJ. Oh man, Uzama, man. And the defensive back. They got a young team. Build upon it. They can go to multiple Super Bowls and win multiple Super Bowls. Believe it. It starts now. Believe it. But it all starts and ends. Yeah, I'm going to come. Starts and ends with Zach Taylor. You're a great coach. Phenomenal young coach, but the play calling has to be better, much better. Go ask the Rams head coach when he lost in the Super Bowl against the Patriots a few years ago. You have to get better with your play calling. Simple as that. So again, I'm finishing out. It was embarrassing to see the LA Rams, and I used to live in LA, by the way, and LA, the entire league wanted the Rams to win the daggone Super Bowl because of SoFi Stadium. It's LA. They spend lots of money to get the attention, to make it corporate, and most of the LA folks, they didn't really care. It's just another event happening in South LA. It's another event, another championship. Next year they don't even care. Believe me, they don't care. Most of the residents don't care. It's another just to brag, just to bravado. But most LA residents really don't care. They have something else going on next year, next day, next week. So again, I'm still. Aggravated. Yes, I'm just going to say aggravated. Because the Bengals have a chance to win several Super Bowls. It's that simple. And the major thing that they need to do in the immediate future at the upcoming 2022 football season is start for Zach Taylor to improve his game playing call in crucial situations. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And most folks are avoiding the issue. I'm telling it like it is. Because if you don't improve and make adjustments to your play calling, it will be another 34 years before the who they think they're gonna beat them Bengals will occur again. Can't wait another 34 years. This is the Beetle. This is the end of the 2021 season and the Super Bowl. Oh man, I guess I'm gonna have to perhaps go for another team if the Bengals don't get their act together, because, again, it was heartfelt, and it's time to just call it like it is. And this is what the Beetle does. Just call it like it is. I take it on. I'll take on the management. I'll take on the head coach. Because why? Because I love the game. And the NFL, yeah, it's been a nice season, but NFL got some serious stuff to to deal with in the off season, if you know what I'm talking about. Still got some serious stuff to deal in the off season. This is the Beatles. This is Football 101. Have a nice off season, everybody. We out. It's a long, long week. It's a long season. We out. Enjoy yourself. Because the Beatles gonna enjoy the off season too. We out.